Whole sports all plays. Yeah. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Whole sports all plays.
All right, welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Thursday, June 16, 2022. Got a big show for you guys today. We'll talk NBA Finals Game 6 tonight. Sports betting show. Thursday, June 16, 2022. All right, just checking our sound because sometimes we have a little issue, but no, NBA Finals Game 6 tonight. We'll talk that. We'll break down today's slate of MLB games. I'll give out a pick for every game, and then I'll give out my best picks at the end. My record yesterday, I was 8-5 overall, and the best bets were 3-3. So we didn't have a real great day yesterday. Done all right, but last week we were on fire. Last week we were 26-12 overall, and our best picks were 14-3. So been on a little bit of a hot streak. Yesterday was a little speed bump. We'll pick it back up today, but we'll start with the NBA. You got the Golden State Warriors going to Boston tonight. Warriors are up 3-2 in the series. So it's a must win for Boston. Boston is a 3.5-point favorite, and they're at home, and they're minus 166 on the money line. The Warriors are plus 140 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 210. I think it's going to be a real highly contested game. I look for it to be close down to the end. I do believe the Warriors are going to win this game. I think Boston lost their chance at the series by not winning Game 5. Game 5, whoever wins Game 5 wins the series like 72% of the time or something. But that's not why I think really cost them. What I think really cost them is you let the Warriors beat you when their best player had an off night. Steph Curry did not hit one three-pointer. He hadn't done that in like 200-something games. First time in the playoffs that he hasn't hit at least one three-pointer in a game. Only had 15 points on the night. Don't get me wrong, he affected the game other ways. He played pretty good defense, and he also had 8 assists. and him just being on the court helps with spacing for the other players like Wiggins and pulling them to get good shots. But if you're Boston, that's a game you have to win if you want to win this series against the Warriors. You can't let them sneak out of still a victory like that when their number one player doesn't play well. You just can't do that. Uh, so for that's one of the reasons I like the Warriors. I think Steph Curry's going to have a big night tonight. I'll look for the Warriors. I predict the Warriors in 6 at the beginning of the series, so I got to stay with that. I think the Warriors are going to close it out tonight. Game 6 on the road in Boston. They're plus 140 underdogs. I think that's good value. I really like the Warriors tonight to close out the series. I think Boston is getting tired. They're looking like they're fatigued both mentally and physically. I think the Warriors are experience factor and everything. I think the Warriors close it out tonight. All right, we'll get ready to jump right into Major League Baseball. Before we talk baseball, we do have the U.S. Open going on right now. Rory McIlroy is in the league, tied for the lead at -3. He's also the betting favorite to win at plus 380. John Rahm's plus 1,200. Justin Thomas is plus 1,400. I know Thomas is on the course right now. You got Fitzpatrick at plus 1,400. Scotty Scheffler at plus 1,600. Shane Lowry at plus 2,000. I'm watching it right now, so when they come back up, I'll give you an update on the leaderboard. But McIlroy was tied with a couple guys I really don't know for the lead at -3 on the day. He's done. You got the afternoon guys hitting the course now. I think the course is going to be a little harder for them because the winds are picking up and it's going to dry the greens out, so the greens are going to be even faster. So this afternoon round is going to be interesting to see how much the way the weather changed from in the morning to in the afternoon. But right now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at 3 under. 4 of them are all done. One of them's played 9 holes. McIlroy's at first, or McIlroy, Taryn, Lingmerth, Dahmen, and Novak are all at 3 under. Novak is the only one that's still on the course. Everybody else is done for the day with the 67 3 under par. Fitzpatrick is even. He's on the 5th hole, so he hasn't made a move. But this is the first day. So long as you can stay within striking distance, you'll be all right. NHL, no game tonight. Colorado won last night in overtime. They play again on Saturday. And as of right now, the Avalanche are -1.5 on the puck line. And you get that plus 162 juice. The Avalanche are -160 on the money line. The Lightning are plus 132. And the over-under for this game is at 6. All right, we'll get ready to move over to Major League Baseball. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room. You can also find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch and Twitter at the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network. Please go hit on YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button. We're up to like 290 subscribers. I'd love to get up to over 300 by the end of the week. So at Gonzo Sports Room, go to that YouTube page. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Do the same thing for ASAP All Sports All Plays. They got a great cast of analysts over there. You can find shows on there all day long. I host an afternoon show over there, the ASAP Afternoon Blitz, every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I also have this show, Easy Money, a sports betting show, is on the GSR Gonzo Sports Room channels, and it's also on the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network channels. And I appreciate ASAP for having us on their network. It's a privilege because I have a lot of respect for them guys. They got a good thing going on over there. But I appreciate everybody watching. But we'll go ahead and jump into the MLB, and then at the end I'll give you guys my best picks of the day. You already have a couple of Major League Baseball games that are playing, so I'm not going to give out a pick for those since they're already in play. But I will give you the live odds. The Athletics are at the Red Sox during the 5th inning. The Athletics are up 3-1 over the Red Sox. The Red Sox are plus 132 on the money line, and you can get Oakland at minus 168 on the money line. You also have the San Diego Padres at the Chicago Cubs. The Padres are up 3-1 in the second inning. The Padres are minus 300 on the money line. You can get the Cubs at plus 215. These are the live odds on FanDuel Sportsbook. And then you had the Orioles and Blue Jays just starting. This was a game I was actually going to give a pick on, but since it just started, I'm not going to give a pick. We'll start with the other games. But the Blue Jays are minus 2-8, or this game is 0-0 in the first inning, just started. And they just took away, okay, the Blue Jays are minus 280 on the money line at home, and the Orioles are plus 205. Over under for this game is at 8.5. I like the Blue Jays in this game because they have Gosman on the mound, but I'm not going to give a pick out for this game since it's already started. So we'll go ahead and move on to the Cleveland Guardians at the Colorado Rockies. The Guardians are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 134 on the money line. The Rockies are plus 114 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 11.5. The Guardians are 31-27 on the season. They have a 15-17 record on the road. They're hitting 251 as a team, and they have a 3.3 or 3.63 ERA. They will have McKenzie on the mound, who is 3-5 with a 3.09 ERA. Has allowed 39 hits, has 55 strikeouts, 18 walks, and allowed 11 home runs in 64 innings of work. The Rockies are 27-36, 16-18 at home. They're hitting 257 as a team, and they have a 5.01 team ERA. Their pitching staff has not been very good this season. They have Cole on the mound tonight. He is 4-3 with a 3.70 ERA. He's allowed 56 hits, has 42 strikeouts to 25 walks. That's a high number of walks. He needs to get that down. Has allowed 6 home runs and 58 innings of work. The Guardians are 4-1 over their last 5. They've won the first two games of this series, and the Rockies are 2-3 over their last 5. I like the Cleveland Guardians here with McKenzie on the mound against a struggling Colorado Rockies team. All right, next game we have the Philadelphia Phillies at the Washington Nationals. The Phillies are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 210 on the money line. The Nationals are plus 176 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. The Phillies are 32-31 on the season, 13-14 on the road. They're hitting 252 as a team and have a 3.91 team ERA. They will have Willer on the mound, who's 5-3 with a 2.84 ERA. He's allowed 54 hits, has 75 strikeouts to 15 walks, and has allowed 2 home runs and 63 innings of work. So Willer has been solid this season. The Nationals are 23-42, 11-12 at home. They're hitting 255 as a team and have a team ERA of 5.50. The Nationals pitching staff has not been good this year at all. They'll have Corbin on the mound. He's 3-8 with a 6.65 ERA. He's allowed 89 hits, 55 strikeouts to 26 walks, and has allowed 9 home runs in 66 innings. The Phillies are 3-2 over their last 5. The Nationals are 1-4 over their last 5 and on a 4-game losing streak. I like the Phillies here to win this game, and I like the under the 9.5 in this game as well. All right. Before we go into the next game, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we'll go through the rest of these games and get to the picks of the day.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome back to the show. Don't forget, you can find us Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern at Gonzo Sports Room on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And you can also find us at the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network as well on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Let's get back to today's slate of Major League Baseball games. The next game we have is going to be another good game. They had a good game last night. I look for this to be another good game tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 250 on the money line. The Rays are plus 205 on the money line. And the Yankees are over under for this game is at 7.5. The Rays are 35-27 on the season. They are 14-14 on the road. They're hitting 232 as a team and have a 3.18 team ERA. So their pitching has been solid. Hitting has been decent. Around 240 seems to be 240, 245 seems to be the league average. So they're a little bit below average hitting the ball, but they have a solid pitching staff. They'll have Beeks on the mound, who's 1-1 with a 1.38 ERA. He has allowed 18 hits, has 32 strikeouts, 8 walks, and 3 home runs in 26 innings of work. But then the Yankees are 46-16. Excuse me. They're 28-7 at home. Yankees have been playing great at home. They're hitting 247 as a team. And then they also have a real solid pitching staff at 2.81 team ERA. And they've been missing some guy. They've been missing Aroldis Chapman. They're missing another one of the relief pitchers. So it's actually been kind of surprising that the Yankees pitching staff has been able to stay this good with some of the injuries they've had. And they have Cervino on the mound tonight, who is 4-1 with a 2.80 ERA. He has allowed 48 hits, has 71 strikeouts to 15 walks, and has allowed 8 home runs and 61 innings of work. The Rays are 1-4 in their last 5, and they've lost the first 2 games of this series against the Yankees. They do have Beeks on the mound, who's going to be tough, but Cervino's been tough for the Yankees. The Yankees have been hot. I like the Yankees in this game, but at minus 250, there's not really a whole lot of value there. But with these pitchers, I could see this being a low-scoring game. So I lean toward the under the 7.5 in this game. Next game we have is the Milwaukee Brewers at the New York Mets. The Mets are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 136 on the money line. The Brewers are plus 116 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8 runs. The Brewers are 35-29 on the season. They're 20-17 at home. They're hitting 231 as a team and have a 3.71 team ERA. They will have Ashby on the mound. He's 1-5 with a 3.91 ERA. Has allowed 50 hits. Has 62 strikeouts, 23 walks, and has allowed 5 home runs and 50 innings of work. For the Mets, they're 41-23. They're 20-9, been great at home. They're hitting 263 as a team and have a 3.85 team ERA. They will have McGill on the mound, who is 4-2 and has a 4.50 ERA. He's allowed 35 hits, has 41 strikeouts to 10 walks, and has allowed 5 home runs. The Brewers are 2-3 over their last 5. The Mets are 3-2 over their last 5. They have split the first 2 games of this series with each team winning 1. I think the Mets are going to take the rubber match here. I like the Mets on the money line here. Next game we have the Texas Rangers at the Detroit Tigers. The Rangers are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 164 on the money line. The Tigers are plus 138 on the money line. Over under for this game is at 8.5 runs. For the Rangers, they are 29-33. They are 15-15 on the road. They're hitting 234 as a team and have a 3.95 team ERA. They will have Perez on the mound, who is 4-2 with a 2.18 ERA, has allowed 64 hits, has 60 strikeouts to 8 walks, and has allowed 2 home runs in 74 innings of work. So Perez has been solid. The Tigers are 24-38, 16-20 at home. For me, the Tigers have been one of the most disappointing teams in MLB. I really thought the Tigers was going to have a good team this year, but they're not hitting the ball. They're hitting 219 as a team. Their pitching staff isn't bad. They have a 3.96 ERA, so the pitching isn't terrible, but their offense just hasn't been there. They have Brees on the mound tonight. He's 1-5 with a 4.34 ERA. He's allowed 46 hits, has 31 strikeouts to 15 walks, has allowed 12 home runs and 47 innings of work. Royals are 3-2 over their last 5. The Tigers are 1-4 over their last 5 and on a 4-game losing streak. I like the Rangers here over the Tigers. Next game we have the Los Angeles Angels against the Seattle Mariners. The Angels are 1.5 run favorites at home, and they are minus 124 on the money line. The Mariners are plus 106 on the money line. Over-under for this game is set at 7 runs. The Angels are 29-35 on the season, 12-17 at home, or on the road, 12-17 on the road. They're hitting .239 as a team, and they have a 3.91 team ERA. They have a pretty good pitching staff. They're hitting about average in the league, and they just haven't been able to put it all together. And they have a losing record because of that. This is a team I can see turning it around. They did fire their coach, but that really hasn't helped yet either. They just ain't been able to get the bats going in key situations. They will have Ohtani on the mound, who is 4-4 with a 3.64 ERA, has allowed 48 hits, has 71 strikeouts to 13 walks, and has allowed 8 home runs. For Seattle, they are 28-35. They're 14-14 at home. They're hitting .236 as a team and have a team ERA of 4.00. Kirby's on the mound for the Mariners tonight with a 1-1 record and a 3.65 ERA. He's allowed 38 hits and has 35 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 7 home runs in 37 innings of work. I think this is going to be a real good game. But I think the Angels are behind Ohtani are going to get going. I like the Angels to pull out the victory tonight. All right, that is all the Major League Baseball games today. So we'll get ready. I'll give you guys my pick for every game, and then I'll give you my best picks of the day. All right, let me get back to where I need to be real quick. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. All right, we'll get to my picks of the day here. First, we'll start in the NBA. I like the Golden State Warriors money line tonight. I think they close out the series. Then in Major League Baseball, I like the Blue Jays money line over the Baltimore Orioles. The Guardians money line over the Rockies. I like the Phillies money line over the Nationals. I like the Yankees and Rays under 7.5. I like the Brewers and Mets. I like the Mets money line. I like the Rangers money line over the Detroit Tigers. And I like the Los Angeles Angels money line over the Seattle Mariners. And then my best bets of the day are the Cleveland Guardians over the Colorado Rockies, the Mets over the Brewers, the Texas Rangers money line over the Tigers, and I like the and I like the Golden State Warriors money line over the Celtics. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm giving out 4 best bets. Again, my best bets are Guardians money line, the Mets money line, the Rangers money line, and the Golden State Warriors money line be my best bets of the day. And one more time, I'll give you guys out my picks for every game. Picks for every game: Blue Jays money line, the Guardians money line, the Philadelphia Phillies money line, Yankees money line, the New York Mets money line, the Texas Rangers money line, and the Los Angeles Angels money line. And I like the Golden State Warriors tonight money line as well. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Please hit that the like and follow buttons. Go to our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. We're just a few away from hitting the 300 subscriber mark on YouTube. I would love to do that this week. So please go to YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room. Hit that subscribe button. We'd greatly appreciate it. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, please hit the like and follow buttons. We greatly appreciate that as well. Make sure you go over to the ASAP Sports Network. Follow their YouTube page. Like and follow them on Facebook. A lot of great stuff going on over there. Again, you can find me over there at 1 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday with the ASAP Afternoon Blitz. And then we are live right after that at 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Come join us. We've been hot. We're giving out winners. Yesterday, we had an okay day. Before that, we've been really hot. Our record yesterday was 8-5 overall, 3-3 on the best bets. Last week, we went 26-12 on overall, and we're 14-3 on our best bets. So we're looking to have another good game or good night tonight. Before we get out here, one more time, my best bets or my best picks of the day are the Guardians money line, the New York Mets money line, the Texas Rangers money line, and the Golden State Warriors money line tonight in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Don't forget, we also have a pro wrestling podcast, GWR, Gonzo's Wrestling Room. New episodes drop every Sunday at 9. Go check that out at Apple Podcast, Anchor Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Most places you listen to podcasts, you can find it at Gonzo's Wrestling Room. And then you can also find the video version of it on our YouTube page at Gonzo Sports Room. We're also live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern with GSR Gonzo Sports Room, our sports talk show. Make sure you join us for that. If you missed last night's episode, you can find it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We appreciate all the support. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show. Don't forget, I'll be on Unscripted tonight. Go check them out, like their Facebook page. They're also on the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network. Live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Come join us. I'll be on there tonight for that. But I want to thank everybody for your support. We will see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, with another episode of Easy Money, a sports betting show. Stay safe. Have a good night. Peace.
All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.